What's up, everyone? Welcome to Intoxicated Opinions. Tonight, we're going to drink our drink, get in our bag, talk our shit. What's on the plate to discuss this evening?
So, I guess it comes back full circle. Will Smith, he apologized to Chris Rock. Made it a statement that it wasn't about Jada. He embarrassed his family. He's sorry to Chris Rock and his family. He tried to reach out. Chris Rock didn't reach back out to him.
Shit, I wouldn't
either. Listen. Tomato. I want to know, do you feel like your views, your opinion have changed?
On Big Willie style?
Yeah. Or just a situation, all in all, or even about Will Smith?
Man, Will Smith was my favorite dude until I seen him.
He was your favorite dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, probably after The Rock. But as far as movies go, Men in Black, Enemy of the State, all the Bad Boys. So I really liked him as an actor. And before movies, Fresh Prince. I watched that all the time.
Okay, yeah. Great show.
So, and he never had really any negative spotlight up until the last 2 or 3 years when all this stuff about Jada cheating on him or having
them just having an open relationship and
entanglement,
having sex with people. Yeah. So,
but he didn't look like he was okay with that. She was. You know what I'm saying? And then it's probably been, 3 months since he got slapped? It's been about 3 months.
Almost.
3 months. Dude, I lost so much respect for Will because he let his woman influence him to do the wrong thing in that moment, right?
Influence, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I watched the videos. Chris Rock told the joke. Will Smith laughed. He looked over. Jada wasn't laughing, so he was like, okay. And I think there's some issues domestically that Will has been dealing with that, it's no secret, Jada.
Toxic femininity.
I don't know, man. Listen, there's no secret that Jada had a thing for Tupac, right? And Tupac was more, aggressive, manly, dominant. Hey, this is mine's. And Will Smith, I think, always has in the back of his head, hey, I have to be a little bit more dominant, aggressive, territorial. And it's pushing him to do stuff that's not really in his character. Because I don't think walking up and slapping someone for making a joke about your wife's bald head is in Will Smith's character. I think his first reaction was to laugh, and that's just who he is. And then he said, oh, shit. If I'm trying to get something tonight, I better go slap this dude and say, hey, girl, see, I stood up for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what goes on in my mind.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
And
I'm an active listener, baby.
Although he apologized,
okay,
that makes him even more weak. Hey, you already did it, bro. You can't apologize now. 3 months later?
That's toxic. That's toxic behavior right there. Listen.
You can't apologize 3 months later after you already slapped some dude. Everyone's seen it. I'm surprised he didn't sue you.
You can apologize. If you're wrong, it's okay to apologize.
Why so long? What took him so long? That's the question. 3 months later?
Maybe he didn't think he was wrong at first.
Was this his first interview he got since he slapped him?
I'm not sure.
If so, then okay, maybe. But if he's had interview after interview and he's just avoided the question and now he's like, okay, what is your motivation to apologize at this point in time? Maybe you're trying to get back into, what was it, the Oscars?
Well, listen, he was already going to come out with Bad Boys 4. We was all going to watch it, regardless of the slap.
Slap or no slap?
Slap or no slap. We're going to watch it. So, I mean, I don't think it ruins his career. Mm-hmm. I think his image is just, right now, his image is everywhere. It's so bad that
it's
he had
tainted.
to do something. And I still stand on my opinion of it.
So what was your original opinion? Because we talked about this.
My original opinion is I don't think neither was right, neither was wrong. In the day and age that we live in, I don't think that it's okay to sit here and say bullying is okay.
Okay.
Because we had a comedy show, and then sit here and also say that it wasn't the right time to stop the bully. So me personally, I feel that neither was wrong, neither was right. I feel like they both maybe had an issue beforehand with each other. I think maybe he was trying to come to the defense of his wife. Who's to know? Who's to honestly really know? But my opinion about the situation has never changed. Nobody can tell nobody when enough is enough. Nobody can tell nobody if a joke is a joke or if it's going too far. Like, this is something that all people know. If you coming up in the world we live in, you always understood that this joke might go bad. And if this joke went bad, you had to defend yourself. So here you have a bad joke, a man not feeling okay with the joke, and you having to defend yourself. And he chose not to defend himself. I think that was weak. People will be like, oh, you know, I give him props for not responding. No, for what? You could have responded all
He handled it like a professional is what they say.
Professional who?
Chris Rock, what? Yeah.
You don't let nobody attack you.
Bro, you on center stage.
You don't let nobody attack you. You can defend yourself and you will be okay. He could have defended himself and people would have thought the same thing.
Listen.
They might have thought if he defended himself and got beat up that he was doing the right thing. Will Smith was just bigger. People saying that too. People are saying that Will Smith is...
He wouldn't do that to someone else.
Wouldn't do it to somebody else. It's Will Smith. I don't think at that time he was really thinking about who the other person is, how big he was. And let's not make it seem like Mike Tyson wasn't shorter than a lot of people knocking him out. So as far as the whole misconception of, you know, just because a man is bigger or taller that he automatically has the upper hand. No, he has reach, but...
Okay, what are you doing when Will Smith gets up and slaps you?
I'm going to defend myself. What are we talking about?
What does that mean?
As a man, I'm going to defend myself.
So you're going to have to get at least one punch in.
Who? Yeah. I don't care if he's walking away. When he goes sit down, I'm going to uppercut the shit out of him. What are we talking about? Like, I understand.
That ain't defending.
I understand the concept of, oh, it's professional and what does it look like? He broke code when he smacked me.
Yeah.
And at that time, we also had backstage. I don't know what they did backstage, but
nothing. Chris Rock was. They said, leave him out there.
So listen, this isn't about.
Let's see what happens.
This isn't about being professional. This is about defending yourself.
Are you going to accept the apology after Will Smith slaps you?
Chris Rock, yes, because you don't want no type of physical combat. So this man. I already told you that I'm gonna respond.
You defended yourself. Okay, so now it's all over.
And he apologized. Yes, it happens all the time, especially within male circles where you get in a fight with your friend and y'all come in the fist. Y'all hit. Y'all might have a fight with each other and y'all best friends in a week. So you asking me, the culture that we've been brought up in is to defend yourself. Mm-hmm.
Chris Rock didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
So he came off soft.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, and I just think, you know, if you felt like you was doing the right thing, but you later on realized that it was the wrong thing, it is okay to apologize. But I still don't feel like, especially in the world we live in today where bullying leads to suicide and leads to people feeling a certain type of way, how are we going to sit here and say, oh, it's a joke and he should be able to say what he wants to say at an award show, not a comedy show, an award show, and the other person just should take it. So are we for freedom of speech, or are we against bullying? Or are we like, this is why I say I'm indifferent, because I don't know which way the world really wants to go and which part do we want to play in, because we can't sit here and say that it's bullying if he's said something about this person's wife, because if it's me and you know I don't like you and you keep putting my name in something, you have to see me.
Yeah.
That's just being respectful.
I feel like this is attack on comedy. Now all comedians, listen, because now all comedians are going to have to, because a couple weeks after Chris Rock got slapped, Dave Chappelle got attacked. You remember that? And so now people are like...
And Dave Chappelle defended himself. The man came and looked like...
Oh, yeah, he fucked
looked like a pretzel. So this is what I'm talking about.
But I'm just saying,
What are you saying?
Before this Chris Rock slap, there was never, you can't go to the comedy show because you're going to get clowned on or bullied.
Have you ever been to a comedy club?
Bro, the Hodge twins is in town tomorrow. You want to go?
No.
What?
But have you ever been to a comedy show?
No one wants to go with me?
Not to the Hodge twins, I know.
Come on, man.
Listen, I used to love the Hodge twins when they did their workout stuff. Love them.
Yeah, now they call the conservative twins.
Yeah, they did too much.
What?
Yeah, they did too much. And I understand, you have to get paid however you get paid. And I understand that. But as far as...
Okay, so no, I've never been to a comedy club.
Okay, so you sit there, people make threats to the comedian all the time. Oh, see me outside or whatever. And the comedian is usually got security or prepared for that. I mean, that's just how it's always been. So
people pay money to go in there knowing they're going to get clowned on and still get mad?
Listen, no, you don't. You don't think that you're going to get clowned on. A lot of times you come for a show about comedy and you get the brunt and have to be the butt of a joke. Like, that's not always... You don't sign up for that. You don't sign up for...
So people get really mad.
Some people get mad. Like, you sit in the front row. Like, I know not to sit in the front row if I don't want to get cracked on. But like I said, that's a comedy show.
Yeah.
This is an award show. I'm a receiver of the award, so I'm going to have to go up to the stage. Right. And ain't no way I'm coming from back there to come to the stage to receive my award. So that's why I say it's just different. At a comedy show, you sit in the front row.
You just know.
You just know you're going to get talked about. Now, whether you can handle that or not, that's on you.
Yeah.
And at the same time, however that person react, you got to understand that I'm up here to tell jokes, but he might not like this joke. She might not like this joke. And I have to be able to defend myself.
I just thought the G.I. Jane joke was funny.
Was it really? It really wasn't even funny. I think they all just laughed because that's the type of comedy. It wasn't really funny, but...
It was a good punchline.
I don't care about the joke. Honestly, I don't care. If you sitting up there and you have a history or beef with my wife, and I done told you, keep my wife's name out your mouth, and you felt it comfortable to say a joke, whether you wrote it or not, you felt comfortable to say it at that time.
You got to deal with the consequences.
You got to deal with the consequences.
The fallout is yours to handle.
Are we in America or are we not?
America, yeah.
Okay, so are we in the feelings? Are we in the feelings era, or are we in the defend said honor, or we defend our own pride, or what are we in?
It's confusing.
It's confusing. So that's why I say I'm in the middle. I don't really have an opinion. I just felt like...
So your impression of Will Smith has not changed?
No, I'm going to go watch the next Bad Boys. Be there front row.
But your perception of...
Chris Rock has.
Yeah.
But I never really liked his comedy. What? Anyway, I mean, I liked him in New Jack City when he played the crackhead, Pookie.
Everybody hates Chris. You never seen that?
Yeah, but I didn't like it. And he wasn't the star in it. He was the commentator. But all in all, like, I just felt like he should have defended himself.
Yeah.
Or at the end of the day,
I wonder if he sits there, man, he could have nightmares now. Like, damn, the whole world see me just get bitched, punked. I didn't do shit, but just stood there in shock and smiled and laughed.
Didn't say that.
He's...
But you steady on... No, what he's doing is he's steady on stage having jokes about it. Mm-hmm. So it's no PTSD because you got jokes about it. You still talking, So
it didn't really affect him.
I think it helped his career.
My pride couldn't handle that.
I think it helped his career.
Listen, if I get someone come up and slash me in front of everyone and I just stand there in shock and I don't do anything about it, I think that would haunt my dreams. You know what I'm saying? That would be, I would not want to show my face ever.
I don't think it's be haunting. I just think it'd be like you can't ever play that role again unless you get your get back, I guess. That's how the world, seemingly usually works.